What's going on, everybody? This is Master Taint here with Semper Invicta with another war recap for you. If you look at our warlock, you can see that we didn't have too much trouble taking these guys out. We were able to take all them out. They weren't able to do much to us. But before I get into the recap, I wanted to talk about something I've touched on before, and that's walls and heroes. Our whole clan right now is on a defensive freeze, which means we're not upgrading any defenses. We're just upgrading our walls and our heroes. The reason for that is how war matchmaking works is it tries to find bases with similar strength to yours, but it doesn't factor in walls and heroes. So if your whole clan is mid Town Hall 9s and you have max level 10 walls and 30 heroes, you're going to get matched up with a clan of similar strength, but they're not going to have those heroes and those walls, so they won't be able to do much to you um, offensively. And with you attacking them, you're going to have no problem because you've got these amazing heroes, you've got your high level troops, and yeah, you're going to win wars because of that. So if you want to be in a serious war clan, that's something you have to consider is just concentrating on your walls and your heroes. Now, if we look at their side, you can see we were able to 2-star all their Town Hall 10s and 3-star 2 of them. And then we were able to 3-star all of the Town Hall 9s except for one, and that's only because we were allowing people to use their attacks to attack our bases that were already 3-starred with attacks that they weren't as comfortable with. So the people who always use hogs, we encourage them to use loons and lava hounds. So this war recap, though, I'm going to focus on our Town Hall 8s. Now, it's really important to have, if you have Town Hall 8s in your clan, that they're able to take out the other Town Hall 8s. You don't want to be wasting Town Hall 9 attacks taking out a Town Hall 8 base. The first one we're going to look at here is by Shanks against their number 22. Now, this is actually a Town Hall 8 attacking a Town Hall 9. But you can see that he doesn't have all the new towers, but he does have 2 Expos, and he does have a level 2 Archer Queen. He doesn't have the 4th Air Defense or Wizard Tower or any of the other new towers, though. So he pulls the CC over to the right side here. Oh, sorry about that. Drops his CC is 2 Witches, drops a few Wizards and a couple Barbarians, and he drops 1 Golem on the right side of the base, and if I scroll up here, you can see he drops another Golem just above that, and he drops his wizards to clean up behind. He did miss the witch at first, but it doesn't really matter. He's got enough here to take it out, and then he goes in and takes out the enemy Barbarian King. A couple wall breakers to bust through the wall where the golems were, and he drops a P.E.K.K.A behind one and his Barbarian King behind the other. You can see he pops one of the giant bomb locations there. So his main attack force here you can see is these wizards going in the bottom, and he actually drops a heal spell just to keep them alive if he goes through the base. He does have 10 hogs here, and what he's going to do with these hogs is when the defenses are busy attacking other things, he does drop 2 hogs at the top and 2 hogs at the bottom just to kind of clean up behind those defenses and get them while they're not being attacked. Pops a giant bomb location at the top, and he just kind of waits a little bit, lets his offense take out a little bit more of this base. And as soon as the town hall goes down, he's still got all these wizards alive going through the middle. He drops his 5 at last hogs on the left side here and drops a heal spell on top of him. Now you can see his Barbarian King almost dies, but he is sitting in this heal spell. There's not much attacking him right now, and he does get healed up a little bit more. This air defense goes down. The only defense left in this base now is this one level 1 Tesla, which easily gets taken out, and now everything's just left to clean up. You can still see he still has both witches alive, has a bunch of wizards alive, Barbarian King, those hogs, and there's nothing left to this base. So a really great attack by Shanks. Town Hall 8 versus Town Hall 9. All right, and the next attack we're going to look at here is by Eddy against their number 23. You can see this is a near max Town Hall 8, except for his Barbarian King, which is a level 8. So he uses 2 giants to pull the CC out. And once that happens, he pulls the CC over to the left here with his anchor, which is an archer. Now watch how he kills the CC. It's really smart, and it's something that is really important, is that you need to be able to kill the CC and kill it fast, because if you waste a lot of time on the clan castle, then you're not going to have enough time to take out the rest of the base. So you can see his wizards are cleaning up the archers, and then he drops another wizard in here just to target down that witch. It dies really fast, and now there's nothing left. He drops his Barbarian King to tank some hits, and then he drops his hogs in a wall across the side of the base just to avoid any spring traps. And they group up into 2 nice little bunches, Now, he does miss his Barbarian King's ability at the top here, probably because he was dropping heals at the same time, but it doesn't really matter. He still gets a 3-star on this base. You can see most of his hogs are still alive. He hasn't really lost any at this point. He does lose a couple to some spring traps right at the end here, but it doesn't even matter. If you see how many hogs he still has alive, the only defense left was that archer tower, and now his hogs are free to clean up the rest of the base. The switch at the top here is taking out the enemy barbarian king. The hogs go through, circle around the base, and that's it. There's nothing left. Very nice attack by Eddy. Now, you'll see a lot of Town Hall 8s are still using Mass Dragons, and your Town Hall 8 should really be transitioning into Hogs. One, because it's a really good skill to have for Town Hall 9, and two, using dragons against a lot of these bases isn't working anymore. People are designing their bases against dragons. These level 6 air defenses are really good against them, so yeah, now so you can see he drops 3 hogs here. He's trying to pop a possible double giant bomb location. He didn't path across the area, but it doesn't even matter because there didn't end up being any bombs there. When you're designing a Town Hall 8 base, you really have to include at least 1 double giant bomb to protect against hog attacks, at least threats of double giant bombs. You can see this base when we zoom out. It only has 1 possible place that double giant bombs could be. So as long as you can clear that 1 area out, you know you don't have to worry about the rest of the base. Now, it takes him a while to kill the enemy CC here. You can see the witch's skeletons are just spawning relentlessly, but he does have 2 witches versus the enemy's 1, so eventually they will move in and kill that witch right now. And as soon as the enemy CC goes down, you can see he drops in 2 packs of hogs, 1 on the right and 1 on the bottom right. And this is just to avoid any of that double giant bomb area like I was talking about beside the dark elixir storage there. Loses a few to springs, doesn't really matter at this point. He's got his heals going across the middle, keeping all these hogs alive. His hogs have basically grouped up into 1 big pack. And he had a couple going around the top there that tripped the last giant bomb, but it doesn't even matter. If you look at all these hogs, he still is alive. There's not many defenses left in this base. The last archer tower goes down, the last cannon goes down, air defense goes down, and then he's free to clean up the rest of the base. He doesn't have a lot of hogs here at the end. He did get hit by a lot of spring traps, but he did bring a lot of hogs. So, yeah, very good attack by Ron Burgundy. And, yeah. So, guys, you see, I mean, you don't have to be a max Town Hall 9 in order to compete in wars. I mean, Town Hall 8s are super important, too. So I hope you liked our recap, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.